यहाँ चाहिँ रसगरी नाका जोड्ने यो मिथेरी पुल बगाएका छन्। हेर्न सक्नुहुन्छ पुलको अवस्था यस्ता रहेका छन् बगाएर।
On July 8, 2025, a powerful flood tore through the mountainous China-Nepal border, washing away the iconic Friendship Bridge and leaving devastation in its wake. The disaster unfolded after heavy rainfall, and suspected glacial lake overflow triggered a surge in the Bhote Koshi River, which flows from the Tibetan region of China into Nepal's Sindhupalchok district. The floodwaters rose with terrifying speed, destroying parts of the road network, ripping out power lines, and dragging away vehicles. The Friendship Bridge, a crucial artery for trade and tourism between China and Nepal, was completely destroyed within minutes, severing cross-border connectivity. At least 29 people are currently missing, 18 in Nepal and 11 on the Chinese side. Among them are drivers, tourists, and local workers who were caught on or near the bridge during the flood. CCTV footage showed cars being swallowed by the water and people fleeing on foot just moments before the structure collapsed. An electrical substation and several buildings along the riverbank were swept away, while landslides on nearby slopes blocked rescue teams and further destabilized the terrain. In the chaos, livestock were lost, small businesses were destroyed, and entire communities were cut off. Rescue operations began immediately on both sides of the border. In Nepal, the army deployed helicopters to airlift stranded villagers and launched ground search and rescue missions. By mid-afternoon, at least 11 individuals had been rescued from riverbanks and trees where they had taken shelter. Chinese emergency teams mobilized boats, drones, and medics to search the flood zone and evacuate residents from nearby Tibetan villages. Communication between local disaster agencies was established to coordinate relief efforts and track missing persons. Heavy rainfall and rugged terrain complicated rescue efforts, with several areas remaining inaccessible by road. Rescue dogs, thermal imaging gear, and local volunteers joined in the massive search operation. The destruction of the Friendship Bridge has serious economic implications. This route handles a significant volume of cross-border trade between China's Tibet Autonomous Region and Nepal. With the bridge gone, all truck traffic and border movement have been suspended indefinitely. Dozens of cargo trucks carrying essential supplies, food, and medical goods are now stranded. Tour operators reported that several hiking groups and travelers remain unaccounted for or have been delayed due to route shutdowns. Meanwhile, the loss of the substation has knocked out power to thousands in both countries. Emergency generators are being deployed to keep hospitals and relief centers operational. Nepal's prime minister issued a national alert and promised full mobilization of the military and rescue forces. Temporary shelters were set up for evacuated communities in the Sindhupalchok district, while medics, food aid, and water supplies were flown in by helicopter. China's Ministry of Emergency Management issued a Level 2 flood alert and deployed engineering units to assess river dam structures and prevent further collapses. Satellite monitoring of glacial lakes is underway to determine the exact cause of the sudden flood surge. The international community, including the United Nations and the Red Cross, has offered assistance and praised both countries for the rapid joint response. Calls for stronger climate resilience and cross-border disaster planning have already begun circulating among policy circles. With more rain forecast over the coming days, both Chinese and Nepalese authorities remain on high alert. Flash flood warnings remain in effect, and efforts to restore connectivity across the border are already underway, though it may take weeks or months to rebuild the bridge. Local residents are left picking up the pieces, rebuilding homes, mourning the missing, and hoping the rivers recede before more damage is done. This disaster is yet another reminder of the increasing volatility of mountain ecosystems and the devastating power of nature when pushed beyond its limits. The people of the region, resilient and determined, now face the challenge of rebuilding their lives. But for now, all eyes remain on the waters, the skies, and the search for those who remain unaccounted for.
हेर्न सक्नुहुन्छ पुलको अवस्था यस्ता रहेका छन् बगाएर
See wetin rain dey cause so shebi una see am. See today rain, see am o. Chai.